Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
We can't give up.
Hello gamers,
Not as
Queenie
long as
here.
there's hope.
What an
Right.
amazing
I'll fight by
story.
your side till the end.
After watching the incredible, amazing
paradise just
2.7 main story
push through
quest,
them.
there
We're
are a
almost
few
there.
major discussion
make it.
points for me to ponder and reflect upon. Possibly yap a bit with you guys to see what you
Bad
think.
timing.
I want to talk about this section of the story, where Rover is suffering in the throes of self-doubt and loathing. I believe that right here is where Rover confronts his worst enemy, himself in his mindscape. I promise, I'll stop talking after that so you can freely enjoy the story without my yap.
Keep it together.
Just like most of us in real life,
Shadow
Rover
descends.
experienced a debilitating confrontation with imposter syndrome. Not because they're weak, no.
Dark tide
This
influence
confrontation
is
with their
stronger.
inner doubts, in fact,
Are you
made
alright,
them
Abby?
more human in my eyes.
Yeah.
Even the
No
Lord
worries.
Arbiter himself had a weakness, a
Okay.
moment of
I'll
self-doubt.
make it quick.
From the beginning of the game, Rover woke up with no memories
more
of their
enemies.
past, no proof of who they were, but a burning need to save everyone, not only by solving many problems like saving cats, but saving individual people and cities,
Last
but a
chance.
gradual realization that he actually has to find a solution to save the entire world from the looming destruction of the lament.
Abby's frequency is weakening. I can barely sense
Did you
it.
guys watch the Matrix movie franchise?
Stop.
In a way,
yapping.
Rover kind of reminds me of Neo, the hero of that story.
Leviathan's whispers.
The world around them constantly treats them like they're someone vital to the solution of every problem that engulfs us. That's the thing about imposter syndrome. It hits hardest when people see greatness in you, and you can't see it in yourself. Or someone insinuates even a little bit of doubt into your mind. You forget all the hundreds of voices that say great things about you, and you hyper-focus on those one or two voices. Then doubt creeps in. This is how Leviathan and the Fraxtidas crackpots were able to create a tear in Rover's mind, sowing doubt and discord, leveraging his amnesiac mind.
It hurts. Can't take it.
From day one of their descent into Huanglong, with no memory of who they are, Rover, in this iteration of their existence, is surrounded by people who believe in them. Yang Yang, Chixia, Jinsi, Jian, Cantarella, Carlotta, Lupa, Augusta, Brant, Shorekeeper, every NPC in every region, they all look up to Rover as the hero in charge, like they're destined for something big. But inside,
Enough!
Rover's just trying to figure out who the hell they even are, but their ultimate goal, how to stop the lament this time around, having failed so many times in the past. Can they do it this time? They do seem to be doing things differently this time, changing lives for the better, above all, making powerful friends and connections. Yet, in the deepest corner of their mind, they still harbor some doubts. That's the "I don't belong here" voice talking. The same one that yells in your mind, "Oh, I'm not ready.
Welcome.
I'm just a
Rover.
pretender."
A pleasure to see you again.
If they knew the truth, they'd see I'm a fraud. I couldn't do it a million
No need
times
to rush
before.
toward the
What makes me
abyss in
think
such
I can do it
haste.
this time?
Please.
Why me? What if this power isn't mine to
Invidious'
use?
story stirs sorrow,
What if I make the
anger
wrong
in your
decision?
heart. By now, you must have
That's classic
realized that
imposter
Lucifer's fate
syndrome,
was
having
forged
power,
by
talent,
the
or
Sentinel,
skills, but
with
questioning
that
your right to
truth
have it.
exposed. Have you
And
ever
then
suspected that
comes the other
humanity's fate
Rover.
could also be
The
design
mirror
of a
fight.
higher being?
It's not just gameplay, it's a metaphor.
A girl
This particular
born into a
Mindscape
land
battle isn't
ravaged
about
by
who's
war,
stronger. It's
greed.
about facing the version of
How
yourself
she fated
that
to
whispers,
stand against the divine and endure a
"You're not
second
enough.
suffering.
You
And that
made
one
things
born of
worse.
Sonoro itself, designed
You
to
let
serve
down
as the
everyone
core
who
of a
believed in
hollow
you."
system.
Bloody Leviathan knew
Who
how to chip
screams
at the very
such
core of
destinies?
Rover's
Who
armor.
appoints such suffering?
Until Rover confronts
Fate
that
cannot
shadow,
grant
they
equal
can't move
grace
forward
to
to
all.
escape the Mindscape.
If it cannot
It's a
offer each
personal
soul
jail.
a just and rightful end,
Just
then
like how we
perhaps
can't escape our
it is
Mindscape,
we
if we don't
must
stop listening
tear
to the
the
Shadow
old
Man, who
script
consistently
and
points out that
become the
one weakness we
authors
have,
of a
takes it
new
and
one.
magnifies it beyond infinity. And if you are lucky, you might also have a GALBRENA in your life. Someone who
matter
is
how
able to
noble
pull
your
you out
reason
of
may
that
sound,
bullshit mindscape
crimes
if you
you've
are
committed in
unable to do it
Renesita
by
are
yourself.
far too great to ever be forgiven.
Thank the Sentinel
Oh,
for
I care
GALBRENA.
little for my
Like the
own
bad
fate.
bitch she is,
I
she
am but a
badges into
small
Rover's
footnote in
mindscape
this
and gives
grand
him a
repertoire.
well-deserved kick in
One
the
day,
backside.
my role too will end. And if
Pull
that
yourself
finale
together, dude.
serves
How
to
can you
bring the
believe that
curtain
bullshit
down
they
with
are feeding you?
perfection and
Remember all the
grandeur,
great things you have done?
I'll
Your
gladly
friends are
let it
waiting for you
slip.
outside this
However,
mindscape.
my moment on stage is yet to come.
Man, I love
The
this
spotlight
character,
now
GALBRENA, and the role they played in
belongs
this
to the
story.
people of
Everyone needs a
Renesita.
GALBRENA, that
You
one
rode a
person
Vidius
in their
and
life
all of
who can give
Renesita
them
into
a
a
swift
tragedy,
kick in the behind to
just
wake
to
them
prove
up
a
to
point.
reality.
You speak of divinities with disdain.
But here's the
But
beauty
the
of
moment
it
you
all.
took up that quill, you became no
Rover
different.
doesn't find their worth through memory.
I don't
He
trust
had
you.
almost none from before
Or
this
the quill
iteration
in
of
your
his
hands.
rebirth. They are
Certainly.
rebuilding.
I
Through
do believe
connections
there
they are
is
making
someone
in the
more
present
worthy
time.
than I
Through
to win.
every fight,
We've
every life
invited
saved,
you before,
every choice that says,
many times. Should you
I may
choose
not
to
know who I
accept,
was, but I know who I'm
you
becoming.
would be the
I am a
one to
person on a
hold
grand
that
quest to
quill.
save the world, and together with the connections I've made on this journey, we will succeed and prevent the destruction of humanity.
Unbound by Renesita's fate, and still you descend into the abyss alone, to aid in their defiance of fate. Aren't you merely playing the role of savior? I know you bear a power not of this world. It grants you a courage that borders on folly. But Overthrax's power lies dormant within Abbey. A Threnodian's essence is one and the same. Should two such frequencies ever collide, Leviathan could use the dark tide to possess Abbey, merge with Overthrax, and eventually complete its rebirth.
I'm alright, Rover.
You've never questioned what Abbey is, have you? Never paused to wonder why it grows dizzy each time it absorbs the dark tide. You do already know what the dark tide really is. Perhaps once Abbey merges with Leviathan, it will recall what it once was and find its true self. If that's the risk you're prepared to take, I suppose I can revise my script accordingly. Leviathan has long sought its harbinger, but you weren't its first choice. That role was meant for Augusta, Septimon's current ephor. The paradise should have descended as I had written. Yet, the priestess's arrow, fired at the cost of her very existence, sent the story veering off script. Still, any script worth its ink must be able to adapt. Just a few careful strokes, and we found the perfect protagonist to bear the mantle of despair. We knew your plan from the beginning. Now your companions are lost to the dark tide, adrift with no anchor in sight, fated to sink endlessly into the depths. As for Cartathea, the divinity that granted her a second life is dead. Do you truly believe her humanity alone can stand against Leviathan? Yes, hope amid hardship makes a finer tale than one of aimless doubt. The audience always favors stories steeped in distress, struggle, and ruin. Alas, this interlude must end here. Leviathan stirs from its slumber, and with its wrath comes its gospel. Now then, show me. Show me that humanity can rise against the divine. Prove your will is your own. Prove you are worthy to pen your own fate. But if humanity cannot cross the threshold of the divine, then we shall be the ones to right its fate instead. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets their hour upon the stage. And then, in the blink of a moment,
Ha!
is heard
What
no
an
more.
absolute
them.
jackass.
Just as they believe
Not
in me.
only is Cristoforo a total asshole,
Of
among
course.
other
You've
epithets that
always
I
been the
called him,
protagonist of our
but he
play.
is also a
What if the one we
plagiarist.
speak
He
of,
didn't write
the
this.
one meant to
This was
end
written by
Leviathan,
William
is
Shakespeare,
not
you buffoon.
What? So your true target is...
We all got a
The
chance
special
to read
scene
this in
between
high
her and
school.
our grand architect must not be
Tomorrow and
disturbed.
tomorrow and tomorrow.
But now
Creeps
take a
in this
brief
petty
rest.
pace from
The
day to day,
stage is nearly
to the
set
last
for your
syllable of
finale.
recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools. The way to dusty death, out brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Written by William Shakespeare in his play, Macbeth. This quote is a mirror of Cristoforo. I hate the Fraxtidas, horrible humans. Okay, I'll shut up now, as promised.
So, I was your true target all along.
Indeed. Another stalemate awaited him. And you, the Revenant returned from the Dark Tide. You are the one chosen to end Leviathan in our script. I know the power you wield. Left unchecked, it unravels the fabric of our play. And so, I must still your steps here. Yet I confess, GALBRENA, your growth hath far outstripped what I foresaw. How many tacit discords have you devoured to stand here now?
Do you count how many gemberries you've eaten in your life? For one with a lifespan like yours, surely you know more than most. So go on, take a guess.
You risked all to save those who share no bond with you. To choose to protect is one thing, but to do so wielding power not born of mankind, that you should never have done. You must have felt it.
So what? I chose this path, and I'll follow it.
Your frequency now intertwines with the tacet discords. The moment you crossed that threshold, the mortal world ceased to be your home. My offer still stands. Join the Fraxidus. You too have crossed the veil that parts life and death. Among us, you shall find haven and purpose.
Ever since I got these wings, I found freedom in the open sky. I don't need a haven or titles to cage me. I am what I choose to be.
Should you crave power, we shall grant it. Even that of the Frenodian. Should you seek to help, we shall guide mankind toward the future beyond.
Sounds like something a hypocrite would say.
Mortal sight is too narrow to fathom our path.
So, you think you stand above humanity, huh? Whatever. I don't give a damn about you or your grand ideals. I only need one reason to take you down. You're in my way.
The tacit discords within you are gone. Now, tell me, what remains of you?
I've heard enough of this crap. You hide behind borrowed faces. But me, I've never once doubted who I am. I've risen from blood and inferno 1,000 times. Faced the monsters that lined up to devour me, and fought back without mercy. I broke Harpia's razor wings and tore out Balor's demon eye. Not even Dalahan's iron hooves could bring me to my knees. The dark tide cursed me long ago. I should have been dead, but here I stand. And you think one of your clones can stop me?
Still clinging to hope. And so be it. Forsake all hope of ever beholding paradise. I shall guide you to the Amet's shore, into eternal darkness, into hell.
We're already there, Schwarzloch. This blood, it should be enough. My flames could never reach you before. But now, it's time you paid for your arrogance. The hunt begins.
Your flames, they purify the corrupted frequencies.
Bullseye. May the flames light your way home.
You never cease to surprise.
And here I thought you knew me well. A good hunter turns nature to her advantage. Or did you misunderstand? I didn't become strong because of any of you. I was strong. That's how I broke you.
I wasn't referring to that. I was surprised to see the spirits rise at your command, forming as Cetus the Tidebreaker.
I didn't command them. They chose it of their own will. When disaster strikes, humans unite. A hollow being like you wouldn't understand.
Even if you absorb the corruption in their frequencies, it will not last. That Charon is but one mask the Grand Architect wears. The spirits will not restrain him for long.
I know. That's why we have to move and find him.
There was a battle near the Journeying Paradise. Its aftershock blocked the main path. Which way do we go?
Left. It's a shortcut.
There is no path on the left.
Then I'll carve one out myself. Leviathan's presence is growing stronger. Flamewing won't last much longer in the air. The Beholder's mark is set, with prey marked. Time to end it in one shot. I'll use the feather blade to weave through them while shooting. That will speed things up. Chimera! Tear the space apart! Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Those I slay stay dead forever. Move aside.
Sweet, sweet slaughter. I shall feast to my heart's content.
Stay sharp. All set to die? Your divinity is next.
Slow down. I must savor the exquisite taste of their agony.
Through here. Judgments come. I'm here to bury you myself. Almost there. Rover!
You are too late. The purest dark tide has swallowed him, and the stairway. Run all you like. Your chance to save him is already lost. Such is the nature of fate.
If I believed in fate, I wouldn't have made it this far.
You think that little flame can burn this dark tide? You drown in delusion.
I know it's not enough. What if I add some of this?
You intend to unleash the tacit discords within you. Those savage frequencies alone will destroy you before the Dark Tide even gets a chance.
I tamed him once. I can do it again. It's just a matter of what I'm willing to lose. If saving him means we still have a shot at taking down Leviathan, I'll risk it all. My will. My everything.
Lunatic!
Let's see whose fire burns hotter. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet now.
Everything you have fought to keep will burn to ash.
Then let it burn! Time to make a choice again. Hunt with me, or die with me. If you still want to see Leviathan destroyed with your own eyes, this is your final chance. Either way, I've already made my choice.
I called on you time and again to unleash your true power. And now, of all things, this is what gets through to you. You would risk everything for a sliver of hope.
I would, no matter the cost.
Just as I foresaw, she arrives to save you from the abyss. A fleeting spark, kindled by all she once had, burning for a hopeless stand against the furious tide. What awaits you is your end. Now, roving outlander, don that exquisite mantle once more, and step onto the deserted stage you are destined to face.
How much time has passed? No path to take. No way to go. Wait. What's that ahead?
Death is a divine gift bestowed upon humanity. Those you cherish, but far more. Those who once stood by your side, you've already let slip away. One day, even this Steely will follow, swallowed by the tide of your fading memory. Just like the rest.
I will not forget them.
Since you have patiently listened to me so far, as someone to whom life has handed a truck load of poop over and over and over, indulge me, my friend, and let me be your GALBRENA for a minute. You may or may not need to hear this. It's great if you don't and you got it all together, but in case you do, let me take this opportunity and share this with you. You must not let your mind mess with you. Oh, believe me, it will try its best to pull you down every chance it gets, but know this. Imposter syndrome doesn't mean you're weak. Most people who will admit it themselves go through these dark periods. Take notice that you are not the only one.
From beginning
So yeah, when you see Rover standing on that dark and barren space, looking out at a world that expects everything from them,
is the truth you cannot escape.
remember, as great and powerful as they are, and as confident as they appear most of the time, they also have moments of self-doubt. Here's the thing about confidence. Some people have too little. Take resonator Jeji, for instance, gets hit one time, and she starts exhibiting her imposter syndrome, I am not good enough. As a player, it affects me negatively. This is why I stopped using her. And then there are those who have way too much confidence. Over-the-top confident, if you will. That's that one annoying person at work who knows it all. They become too loud, too arrogant, too abrasive, and drown out everyone else. This is the polar opposite of imposter syndrome. This is the Dunning-Kruger effect. That's the difference between imposter syndrome and the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Fond of how the story ends, are we?
Two psychological opposites, and both can wreck your self-perception if you let them.
Your fate rises
Imposter
above the
syndrome
masses.
hits the ones who actually know what they're doing, Sal. The ones who overthink, overwork, and still feel underqualified.
Now that chance lies before you.
You look at your achievements and think, I don't deserve this.
Coming all along.
I just got lucky.
Shut up, you noisy pest.
You live with that quiet fear of being
You don't
found
buy this
out,
nonsense, do
even
you?
when everyone else already sees your skill. Imposter syndrome isn't humility.
In the flesh.
It's self-sabotage,
Took a few
disguised
clicks,
as
but I
modesty.
made it in.
The goal isn't to kill confidence or doubt,
This
it's
is
to
your
balance
Mindscape.
them.
Leviathan drew it from the
Knowing
deepest
what you know
layers of
and
your
knowing
mind,
what you
using
don't,
the purest
knowing
frequency
what
of
you
the dark
actually
side.
can, and the
Everyone
presence
has
of
a
mind to
Mindscape.
recognize what you
Some
can't.
say when countless seas of consciousness flow together,
What's the takeaway?
they make the essence of Solaris.
When imposter
It's in
syndrome
many
whispers,
places, but nothing quite
you're
like
not good
this.
enough, you'll have the knowledge
must
and
mean a lot to
awareness
you.
to tell it to frack right off. Yes, you heard me. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell that voice to frack right off. Or a big old silence. Ha.
But I saw Carlotta.
Should you ever need a
Grant,
Galbrena,
everyone.
do not suffer in
you.
silence. Please,
You
please,
were all just
talk
like
to someone.
that illusion I had before.
It's better to shine a light on the darkness
Leviathan
so
preyed
your
on your
self-doubts
deepest
do
fear
not
of
become
losing the ones you care
debilitating
about,
and sink you deeper
turned
and
it into
deeper.
these gravestones.
I'm not a
seem
psychologist,
the
just a
strongest
human who
often
has
fear the loss the
experienced
most.
life under every
That's how
circumstance and
Leviathan
now
sleeps
speaks
in,
to you from the
by
heart like a
exposing our
big
pain to
sister
the
or
light.
your very own
If you let it
Galbrena,
take
if you
hold,
will.
you'll never break free. In the end,
I hope this has
your
been a little
mind and
helpful.
body will be
Thank you so
devoured,
much for listening to me.
dismantled,
As
reshaped, and
usual, I am
assimilated.
grateful for the kindness and
better than
support
death.
of each and every one of you. Thanks for
So,
liking, commenting,
could
and
say this
subscribing.
place
It
hangs
really
between
does
life and
encourage me
death.
a lot. See you in the
Friends
next
are here
video.
too, each of them fighting their own demons. But can you feel this?
Yes. It's warm and real.
There. Look up. When I hunt, I often travel through the night. The darkness is thick, but faint stars hang above to guide me. But those stars don't shine for me. Long before I even looked up, they'd already been watching over the sky. Leviathan has underestimated human resolve. To me, these gravestones, they're signposts left by the living for those still fighting. Like stars destined to burn out, they refuse to stop shining until the very end. There's always someone in the dark, giving their life to light the way and pass hope to those who follow. That's why you and I, we don't stop moving forward. Sometimes, all it takes is the first step. That's enough to light the way for others. And maybe one day, they'll be the ones lighting the way for you. I don't know your past, but I do know the future you want isn't one of death. Being scared of losing someone just means you're human. But the people you love, the ones who love you back, they'd never let you face the end alone. This isn't where it ends. If you want a path to open, remember all the people you helped anchor to a future. Now, It's time to anchor yourself. But before that, take a look behind you. You've come a long way, changed a lot of lives. That's your past, but it's also your strength. So use it. Hope is still out there, waiting for you. Take this spark with you. Take the step. Through darkness, into the light. We will be right behind you.
New allies born from the perils of the high seas.
Good people
What
have
better
their
way
wishes
to begin
fulfilled.
an epic
Heroes
story?
appear in a time of crisis. Justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are
The
undefeated.
Codex reminds us, it is not the lighthouse that guides us through the storm to safety, but our own eyes fixed on
The
shore.
difference, though, is that you are a blade. A weapon that can
Like I
represent.
said, we seize control. Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone.
I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve
A
our own
civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls.
The waves of resistance shall never cease.
Mankind
Mankind will not be
The
oppressed.
power to ride our fate has always been ours. Even without guidance, even when divinity falls silent, civilization will find its own way.
You have no role in Rinasida's destiny.
You have no reason to carry on this fight. We carry the Dark Tide's memories.
We command both light and shadow. Did you really think you could stand against us alone?
Steel yourself. Defy the prophecy. Rise above fate again. If the road ahead is dark, then let this soul...
Be the spark that lights the night.
Well said. You are not alone, because we are here with you. Where the dark night ends, lies the blazing sun. We all made it, Rover.
The Don't worry, it's just a scratch. Glad to see you're alright. As for that Grand Architect, the spirits will guide him to the other shore.
She burned her own life force to help you. Only by overclocking was she able to break through the Dark Tide's illusion. Her true forte has always been inside her. And as her blazing will became overclocked flames that seared away the corruption of the Tacit Discords and the Dark Tide, it awakened her forte. I took on some of the cost of her overclocking. I admit her insolent gamble paid off again.
She saved me. But you saved her.
Maybe it wasn't really a gamble this time. I knew you wouldn't stand by and let me die.
Then slay Leviathan and prove I was right about you.
Finally recognize me, Augusta?
I almost didn't. You've changed a lot. But the warmth in that resonance ability, that I could never forget.
Glad to see we both stay true to who we are. But we can catch up later. For now, how did you all make it here?
Just as we were about to take the potion and enter the Dark Tide, the Fraxidus triggered its surge. Leviathan pulled us into its illusion.
But the echoes swallowed by the Dark Tide protected us. They bought us the time we needed to drink it.
Echoes of Renacida can sense human frequencies. When we reach out in hope, they answer us with hope.
But even with their help and the potion, we're still far from our goal. We fought through the illusions, but we still need an anchor to open a path to the journeying paradise.
I have an idea. If Leviathan found its anchor of reality to summon the Tidespawn into our world,
we follow suit and find an anchor of hope to find a way out of the world of the Dark Tide.
And who better for that than you, Rover?
Even in the depths of despair, you held on to hope. That unwavering faith makes you worthy of being our anchor of hope.
and the unbreakable tether we share is what led us to you.
The Dark Tide showed us your memories. We know that Kartithia planned her own death to plant humanity into Leviathan.
Her mind is asleep inside Leviathan's anchored body. If we can wake her, our chances of beating the Threnodian will grow. Let Abby rest for now. When the Threnodian falls, use your power to split its essence from the gem, and I'll use my devouring ability to seal it inside me.
So that's the real reason the Fraxidus was targeting you.
Yes. But now I've got backup. Neither they nor the Threnodian can stop us. Cristoforo thought his script was flawless, but he missed one thing. Even the faintest spark of hope can ignite a blaze when we stand together.
Defeating the Threnodian is what we all seek. That is what unites us here.
Leviathan twisted our memories and emotions into this fake paradise, hoping we'd surrender to its will and let it harvest our civilization.
But now, the fate it's forced upon us is ours to shatter.
As long as we hold on to our shared faith and hope, Leviathan will never win.
It's time to break open the gate and burn this false paradise to the ground. That's the Threnodian's Chrysalis, Leviathan's gestation pod. Temper of Distortions! Watch out! Gift-wrapped prey. I thought dividing us would make us easy prey.
Then it thought wrong.
Everyone, pay attention to those cocoons summoning monsters. They are linked to the chrysalis above. Destroying them will weaken the Threnodian.
All cocoons cleared on my side. How's it looking for you?
Mission accomplished, Captain.
Quickly and swiftly. Child's play. We handled it ages ago, obviously.
You can't escape me. I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh feast.
Careful. The platform is collapsing now that the cook...
Lorelei?
She just stabilized the distortion. Let's move.
What about the others?
We're good! The Lioness of Glory caught us! What a sight to behold! The Dragon of Dirge lent its aid as well.
All right.
Mortals must seek salvation. Mortals must follow a uniform creed. Now, Righteous One, open the gate to ascension.
You are not her. Reveal yourself, Leviathan.
I am the beginning and the end, the first breath and the final sigh. I have ever been Renasita's sole divinity. By my gospel alone didst thou arise, united and reborn. And now thou dare lift thy hand against me. Fleur-de-Lis, once more the crown is thine. Return to my embrace. Now, faithless heretics, kneel and receive thy judgment. Imperator's power is mine to command.
is Imperator's power of separation.
How can this be?
This vessel carries the frequencies Leviathan split from its body. Every blow we land here wounds Leviathan itself. Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Behave now.
Careful! Stop right there!
So long as we stand, we can still bring Cardathia back.
By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gates!
Scorched to
I am the beginning.
Worry not. You are safe with me.
Your turn, Augusta! My blade calls!
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will fate. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Tempest of slashes.
Speak of the devil. Bathed in flames. The hunt ends here.
time to go.
Devour.
Wind calls, waves follow.
One more time.
My paradise shall come!
Annihilation!
Gotcha.
Well, that's unexpected.
No. Passing. Behave now.
Wind calls, waves. I am the Tempest!
Dance hall! Your captain's got your back.
Not close. I'm watching.
Here by decree. Fleur-de-lis, youth, death.
Rover, now!
It's reaching for the Chrysalis to restore its frequencies.
I'll handle it.
Thank you, everyone. It worked. I'm back!
Fleur-de-lis, wilt thou cast aside thy godhood once more?
I stand here in the name of humanity. If my humanity alone can't sway you, then we will defeat you together.
Thou dare pit mortal will against the divine? Then behold, the deepest abyss of despair!
People of Renacita, please hear my call. Unite with all your will and hope.
Feeble resistance. The fate of Renacita is mine to decree!
Even the Trinodian's chrysalis turned into a weapon. So you're ready to take a final stand. Ha! Too bad!
That won't bring us down! The light of hope has pierced the dark tide. Leviathan, your doom is inevitable.
My ghost shall resound across the tides for eternity!
The world is our stage.
Still trying to corrupt us with your whispers.
Wait. It's the people of Renacita. They're singing for us.
Even in the depths of despair, the song of hope echoes. Hear it well, Leviathan. This is your requiem.
No matter the suffering, our courage carries us onward. This is the hymn of humanity.
Sit back and enjoy the show.
My will suffereth no defiance! This is my kingdom!
Every crime you've committed will be answered.
Awaken from the storm. Our tomorrow isn't yours to shape. No matter how great your power, do not presume to claim our future.
Oh, divinity, we will tear your delusions and drag you down from your hollow throne. In the name of Imperator, be gone!
My power, my strength!
Your form is shattering, and your fate is sealed.
This time, fate will flow to the future we have anchored.
Watch closely, Leviathan. This is the wheel of humanity.
Finale. Rend this slumber.
Count me in too, Rover.
The time.
Let's not get sliced out.
Time to end this once and for all.
Leviathan, prepare for your final reckoning.
Brave the tide, Rover.
Leviathan, may you now be bound by the weight of humanity's hopes.
Abraxas! Why hast thou betrayed us?
It's trying to absorb the dark tide.
I'll split the gem from its physical form.
Time to finish this.
Our paths were never truly opposed. One day, they shall cross again. Remember this. We were once your waystones.
Righteous one, raise the lantern in your hand. Within it lies the will of every primus of the Order, from Napoli II to my own resolve and atonement. Let its light banish this final darkness. Rinascita will surely know a lasting dawn.